Oof. Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? We're gonna go over today how to draw a Loki skull. If you want to know what pencil I'm using a Nero. It's kind of rubbed off. Nero Medium. I can't even see the number here, but Nero Medium. That might be good enough to get something similar to this. I'm gonna sharpen this real quick. That does not sharpen well. So let me start off. I'm going to kind of talk you pretty much all the way through this until it gets boring. I'm going to draw a skull shape right here. Well, a circle. I'm going to draw a line down for the center line. Loki is the main bad guy of Avengers 1. He's a really cool guy. He was in Thor. He's Thor's brother, I believe. And he was in a second Thor movie. And a big part of this is going to be probably trying to get these horns right. So I'm drawing a thin line first, just a single line to figure out where that's going to be. They're going to attach right here to the top of the head. And I'm going to throw the eye socket shapes over here. I'm drawing this very lightly. I'm sorry if you can't see it on the camera yet. I'm just going to put it in there to find my placeholder. I'm using the side of the pencil so that I don't have any sharp shapes to... Because sharp shapes show up really, sounds like a tongue twister, but sharp shapes show up really well on a, like when you're doing a really sharp shape, even if you erase it, it kind of still comes out, you know. So, but when you have this side, these soft shapes, you can kind of erase them and have them not really show up. So, it's kind of a good idea to do that. Throw that there in the mouth line, back of the helmet, shading it in again, using the soft shapes to the side. You're gonna have a dark cavity over here, underneath the thickness of the horn. I'm already kind of thinking about that. Thinking about that very strongly. Make the helmet a little bit shorter, I think. And kind of going over here and drawing the shape of Loki's hat. Okay, so now I have a really soft kind of mess essentially, but it's soft, and I can kind of extrapolate what I need from that. And I'm going to start drawing more permanent lines. See that? So let's kind of get into the more permanent line area. I'm going to go into the eyeballs. The eyeballs, wow. The eye socket. I'm going to start pushing these darker shapes in the eye socket. Going right here, the nose, doing the same thing. I'm gonna go over here to the horn because it's kind of coming forward a lot. Pushing some darker shapes in there as well. Gonna pull the bottom there. Throwing a shadow right here, a core shadow. And I'm going to throw really dark into the eye socket. Helmet here. Another lip of the helmet here. Loki's helmet has this cool bevel in the back. Put that there. I think at this point I'm gonna actually, there's not a whole lot to say. A lot of it is pulling sharp shapes and then soft shapes. And I'm gonna actually just fast forward the rest of this and then talk to you toward the end of it, and then that'll be probably easier to do. So we'll do that. Okay, so that's kind of the end of it, really. I kind of threw in the darks where I was trying to get things to pop forward by pushing some darks in certain areas, like right here in the nose and right here in the back of the eye. Especially right here, I wanted the contrast because, that comes right in front of the eye, of the skull. And it got really comfortable with kind of this thing not being so sharpened, because it kind of creates shadow. It creates this kind of shadow when you have this dull pencil. I mean, it's easier to create shadow. Sorry, I don't know how to phrase that. And if you want, you could throw like a shadow like a secondary shadow over here, you know, like it's coming in front of his face, you could do that. But making sure that this shadow is darker than the other. You're dealing with shadows within shadows at that point. If you want to learn that, I am going to make a playlist with all the basics of drawing, you know, especially the basics of drawing a skull. And I'm going to kind of put that playlist out this week and really push kind of the basics of that. Because I know a lot of people have like similar questions about the basics of this. Because if you learn the basics, you can draw anything. Alright guys, thanks a lot. I appreciate you watching. And please subscribe and, you know, yeah, shoot me a thought down in the comments section. Thanks.